Hey guys, and welcome to this video. My name is Jason Miller, and in this video I want to teach you exactly how to get abs just like Taylor Lautner. Now I'm sure you've all seen the movies that he's been in recently and how amazing he looked, and obviously now you want to get that same result, that same look, for not only for yourself but to inspire other people, and to get some nice attention from the ladies. So in this video I'm going to teach you exactly how you can do that, how you can get ripped abs, and how you can look absolutely amazing. Alright, so let's get straight into this. The first thing that you have to know in order to get ripped abs, and there are three parts to this video which I'm going to teach you. And the first part is eating right. No matter how many hours you train at the gym or how much cardio you do or anything like that, eating, if you're not eating right, you simply won't get shredded abs. Okay, so you've got to remember that eating is the most important thing. If you've heard any bodybuilders or fitness models in the past, one of their favorite quotes is, abs are not made in the gym, they're made in the kitchen. Okay, and that's so true because eating is just so important. And in order to get a low body fat percentage, which is what you're trying to achieve in order to look like Taylor Lautner, you need to lose fat, and the best way to do that is to start eating right. Okay, so in order to eat right, you need to eat about 6 or 7 meals a day. Yep, so very regularly. That old 3 square meals a day, traditional stuff, that's in the past, right? If you want to speed up your metabolism, keep you full for longer, you need to eat 6 to 7 small meals every single day. And you also want to make sure that you're eating good amount of protein, good amount of carbs, and a good amount of fat, usually at about a 30-40-30% ratio. Okay, so that's 30% protein a day, 40% carbs a day, and 30% fats. Now I know there's a lot of diets out there at the moment, very fad type diets where they cut out all their carbs, they cut out all their fats, and these do work for a period of time. They might work for 2 or 3 weeks. But the truth is they're not sustainable. They're not what I would recommend doing for a long term. The key is just to be balanced, and that's how you get long-term great results. Okay, so eat 6 to 7 meals a day of good proteins, good carbs, and good fats. Some good proteins that you can eat are things like steak, tuna, chicken breast, beef, that kind of stuff. Some good complex carbs are things like oatmeal, brown rice, wholemeal bread, those kind of foods. You don't want to be eating things like carbs like chips or white bread or anything like that. That's just terrible, to be honest. You want to eat good complex carbs, and you want to eat good quality fats. Now that is things like olive oil, cottage cheese, natural peanut butter, that kind of stuff. Okay, so as long as your diet and the staples of your diet are based on those foods, you're going to get some amazing results. Now, for a lot of people, they instantly think of dieting or eating right as in eating not good tasting foods, right? Most people think that if you're eating healthy, everything has to taste bad, and it's a diet, and you put in all this stress on your body because you don't want to do it, and you're forcing yourself to eat right, but you don't like the foods. And the truth is, it doesn't actually have to be that way. In my opinion, you need to find out, what foods you like, find out a way to eat them right. Maybe you can add some different sauces or some different combinations of foods, just to make your meals a bit more enjoyable, because there's nothing worse than constantly struggling, constantly battling against yourself to try and eat right when you don't want to. Okay, so try and make a way that you're eating right and you're eating healthy, and using those foods I talked about before as the staple of your diet, but eating them in a way that you enjoy. Okay, it's going to make it so much easier for you. The second part of the 3 keys for getting ripped abs is weight training. Now, contrary to popular belief, weight training is going to get you ripped and shredded and great abs much faster than lots of sit-ups. Right, that's not going to help you. The main exercises which help you lose body fat and get really shredded are things like deadlifts, squats, bench press, chin-ups, and bent over rows. These are because these are compound exercises which work your major muscle groups and allow you to build muscle on those major muscle groups. And the more muscle you have, the more fat you're going to burn every single day, just when you're resting. Okay, so the more, that's why Taylor Lautner, it's quite easy for him to stay shredded, is because he has quite a lot of muscle mass, right? So that's burning the fat all the time, and it's easier for him than someone who's got no muscle mass to remain lean and ripped. Okay. Now the third part of the of this video is about cardio, and cardio is something that I recommend you incorporate. It's going to help you recover more, recover faster. It's going to help you burn fat quicker, and it's also great for your heart. So in my opinion, you definitely should be doing some cardiovascular training, things like sprinting, or just treadmill at the gym, or on the bike, elliptical, rowing machine, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you definitely incorporate some cardio. It'll definitely help, along with the weight training, along with eating right. Also, another great way to lose some fat and make cardio more enjoyable is play a sport. A lot of us, as you get older, you don't necessarily play as much sport as you used to. It's just a great way to mix up your cardio and make it a bit more fun. Playing football or rugby or basketball, or just getting out there and being active. It's definitely going to help you to keep healthy and burn those calories. Okay, so that's it from me for this video. I hope you learned a lot about how you can get six-pack abs, just like Taylor Lautner. Just remember that the key to getting abs is having a low body fat percentage. Okay, you need to be 10% and below. So I'd recommend you go home and you check out, you get some calipers, or you go to the gym and you find out what your current body fat is. For most people, it's going to be around 20 to 25%. Obviously some people are going to be lower than that. Some people might even be higher. But the key to getting, and looking amazing, getting abs, is having that low body fat percentage. So find out where you're at, and then, work out how much body fat you actually need to lose in order to get down to, 10% body fat. Because that's what Taylor Lautner is. He's 10% or lower. Okay, so in order to get down to 10% body fat or lower, you need to do the three things we talked about today. That's your nutrition, eating right, it's weight training, and it's some cardio training. If you do all those three things and you're consistent, you're going to make absolutely amazing gains, and before you know it, you're going to look just like Taylor Lautner. You're going to look amazing, and people are going to be like, wow, you look great, right? And they're going to be asking you for tips. Okay, so yeah, I'd also recommend you check out MikeGaryAbsSecrets.com. Mike Geary is the author of Six-Pack Abs, The Truth About Six-Pack Abs. It's a great program. He's helped over 250,000 people to really change their physiques and look amazing. So I would definitely recommend you check out that, just because it has a lot of it gives you exact meal plans, it gives you exact workout plans, and it touches on a lot more things than we've touched on. It talks about so much more. He's just fantastic, and he gives a lot of great information to help you get your goal and help you get shredded. Of course, there are probably some other products out there as well which you can check out, but this one, in my opinion, is the best one out there, so I'd recommend you check it out. But either way, just be consistent, get out there, eat right, lift some weights, and do some cardio, and you'll make some great results. Okay, so that's it from me. I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I will catch you later.